Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Howdy.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
Hi, I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Shandy.
And this is Seance with My Siblings. Welcome to the Seance. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
Craig.
fuck. I must be real loud. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, I didn't even hear him that loud.
I kind of got up in the mic. I said
It's
loud
okay.
to myself,
He was
too.
sucking on it.
Yes.
Okay. We're staying in our home state today.
Woo! Are we gonna do ghost updates first?
Let's do some
Yeah.
ghost updates.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the white orb you guys were talking about the other day.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just like
Yes,
floated
just a
across
little-
my
just-
room. Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. I told you.
And I was like, oh.
You're like, that's what they've been talking about this whole
Well,
time.
not the one that you saw
not
while I was
the
recording
gray
at my
orb,
place. Not the
no.
gray one, the
Oh.
one you guys saw.
Well, we
Yeah.
were recording
While we were recording
last
apart.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now 2 confirmed sightings of Craig's apartment orb.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, the pendulum said you're never gonna see the gray orb.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I will.
Not for you.
No, for Craigie.
Not for me.
Bum bum.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What were
That
you
is
doing
cool.
when you saw it?
I was just getting ready for bed, and I was just laying in my bed, and it just like went past like where the door is, just to the other end.
Oh.
Just
You
like,
got a
wafted
little,
by.
little visitor.
Yeah.
Bopping around.
Fun.
That apartment is just haunted.
haunted.
Yeah. It's just haunted.
It is. It is.
God.
I mean, I think pretty much now that I am way more like leaning into being sensitive. Like everywhere is just haunted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like when you don't realize that you're seeing a ghost. Like with your one
Yeah.
experience.
Oh my god, the full body apparitions I have seen, they are solid. They look just like regular dudes.
Regular dudes.
Regular dudes that
Regular
I'm
dudes.
following through a dark tattoo shop thinking it's my
Right.
ex-husband. Cool.
I wonder how
Spooky.
many I've seen that are like just actually ghosts.
That's
like
what I've
crazy.
been wondering lately. Like how many people we've just been out and about, like
Walking
all of us,
past
every person.
everyone, yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
like living our lives and there's just like full body apparition wandering around and you don't know they're dead.
Yeah.
And they're just like, ha ha ha.
They're like
They're
Yes.
they're just doing their own thing.
They're
They just
vibing.
make
Maybe
fun.
they don't even see us.
they just
I
do their own
don't know.
thing.
They don't. The ones I've seen, only the hallway guy with the hand. I only saw his hand. He's the only one that seemed more interactive and like knew what was going on.
So like an intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely was. Poor sad guy. I hope he is moved on.
Mm.
Anyway, I have a little one. Do you have one?
Oh, I was just gonna say one more thing about full body
Oh, sorry.
apparitions and like how you don't know sometimes.
Uh-huh.
It was like 2 years ago. I don't know if I've told this story on the pod,
Ooh, I
but
don't
we're
know.
telling it again. It was like 2 years ago for my birthday. We went to the Curiosities Expo in Salt Lake.
Fun.
And it was like right by the Salt Lake City Center thing, not the Capitol building, but the city center.
Oh, like the
Is it not the Salt Palace?
No,
Not
like
that convention. The city center.
city hall, library.
I don't even.
Courthouse.
It's a
I don't
big
know.
building in
Grandpa
Salt Lake.
Draper used to work
Yes,
there, I
the
guess.
ones Grandpa Draper used to
Oh,
work
okay.
at. Yes. Were you there when this happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yes. I can't. Chantel was there too, and Mom and
Chantel,
Dad.
yeah.
Okay. We were walking, and there was this dude on the sidewalk, and he was like in like, I guess what you would say was like nice work clothes, so like a button-up shirt, tie, like black work, like fancy
Slacks.
pants, slacks.
Yeah, he's dressed in appropriate corporate
Business
attire.
attire.
And I like almost ran into him, and I would have thought he was a real person. I did think he was a real person until he just like
Poofed.
slowly, yeah, like ish poofed, but like
Just
Faded?
faded.
You're like, what was your reaction to this, Kylie?
I just saw it go.
And did Mom say, you have schizophrenia? What did everybody else say?
Dad started talking about how Grandpa Draper used to work there.
Oh, you're like, okay, cool. Validating, Dad.
Yep.
And we heard Chase from the ether saying, I believe that you believe.
Yeah. Okay. Mom, I haven't watched it yet, but Mom was telling me on like the It Return to Derry or whatever.
Oh, I
Ooh.
started that. It's so
I've
good.
been told I need
It's
to
so
start
good.
it.
There's an episode, I guess, where one of the kids is like, I believe you believe. And Mom, like, was like,
lost her
that's
shit.
Chase. Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
We love you, Chasey Poo.
Love you,
Hi,
Chase.
Chase, even though we know you're not listening.
But Ty listens. Hi,
Hi,
Ty.
Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. All right.
We're like, good.
So my pervy bathroom ghost is back at it again.
Strikes again.
He does.
Oh. Oh no.
So, let's see. It must have been, it was at the beginning of this week, and I was home alone. Tuesday, it was Tuesday, duh, because that was the only day I was
Tuesday.
home alone showering, because me and Kai had the day off of work.
Yeah, we watched the new Frankenstein.
We did.
It was
we
good.
sat and made fun of the patriarchy the whole time.
Yes.
And shitty people.
And shitty people.
How Victor Frankenstein is a shitty person. Anyway.
Yeah. He's the
He is
monster.
literally the
Yeah.
worst. He is the monster.
He is the monster.
Anyway,
It was good.
It was really good. It was beautiful.
It was.
The costumes, besides the weird feather headpieces, that just bugged the
It was-
shit out of me.
It was a rough
rough.
one.
I need to borrow one of y'all's Netflix logins and watch it.
Okay, done.
Bet.
I mean, nuh-uh.
Or nor.
Or nor. Yeah.
So, I'm showering alone. Everybody's at school or work. And I get out, I get my towel, I'm dried off. I go to, turn the doorknob to get out, and it's locked, which is bananas. Even when people are home, I don't lock the door. My kids don't walk in on me. No one besides Peter, because he just wants to perv on me. No one else, walks in the bathroom when someone else is showering. We don't do that.
And it's like through multiple rooms.
The shower in my room leaks. We can't use it.
Oh,
we need to
gotcha. Okay, I
gut
see,
that
I see.
bathroom. No, this is the main bathroom.
Okay.
We all have to use that. One shower for 5 people. It's a good time. Anyway, yeah, so the door's locked. And, sometimes if you shut the door stupidly, the lock will turn, a little bit.
Did you guys see that?
The
No.
flicker.
The flicker and then the orb.
Oh, no, because I was too busy,
Sorry,
bopping around.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
That's okay. Maybe the bathroom ghost is here listening.
It's like,
it was me.
And so, but it was fully turned. Because sometimes when you close it, it will get turned a little bit and then it's kind of loosely locked. But no, this was fully turned. Doorknob won't turn at all. So I'm like, that's fucking weird. And so I unlock it and go about my day. And I'll have to tell Kylie when she comes over.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, when we got home from the movie, the electric panel was open again.
Ooh.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. I need to make a TikTok or something to show you guys. It's fully functional. It latches. Latches. And so it bugs the shit out of Peter when it's open. So he will physically shut it, double check, triple check. Then randomly it will just be open again.
Wild.
Oh, that's weird. I just felt a breeze go right under my feet.
Ooh, someone's here with
Someone's
us.
here with us.
Yay!
Hi.
I'm not sure who. Maybe they'll let us know.
Maybe they'll let us know.
Cool.
Cool. Hello, and welcome to the seance.
Welcome to the seance.
Thanks for joining.
Special
Yeah.
guest ghost.
We're not sure who yet.
Not sure who.
If you guys see anything in the video that we don't notice,
Let us know.
let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it's not my own ghost update, but it happened last night I was dog sitting because the parents took Chantel to Salt Lake. So I was in the parents' house. And when the parents got home, they went to do the chickens. And you can see my window, from the back where the chickens are. And Mom comes in and she's like, "Oh, I just saw you in your house." And the way I was like, no. And so I had to go back over there, shadow in tow for protection. And it didn't fill off or anything. And I hope to God it wasn't like an actual human creeping in there, but
But she said it looked like you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's-
Like, how many people that would just bop on in there
Barge
look
on
like
in.
you? Because Chantel's gone.
yeah.
And Mom is outside. Because you
Yeah.
guys all have similar, like, you can tell you're related.
Yeah, yes. But, yeah. And I was like, oh. So I wonder
You
if
got a mimic.
a mimic.
Ew, I hate.
Doppelganger.
Those are my least favorite.
Mm.
I'm just going to throw that out there. Mimics, no thank you. I've had enough of you. No.
I hate it when they call your name down the goddamn hallway.
Yes,
From
And it
a
sounds
room
like
that's
someone
empty.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm so.
But yeah, why
oh,
are you copying me?
Don't do that.
Right?
Knock it off.
Quit.
Just be yourself.
Just be
Be
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
You were born this way.
Yeah. That one.
yeah, that's the right one. Definitely.
Oh, man. But yeah,
I
that's
don't
my
love
ghost
that for
update.
you.
Mm-mm.
That, it's haunted. There's something that lurks in the hallway.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
all felt that.
Yeah.
When we first started recording, you've probably heard us talk about it.
Did you see it? I didn't see it that
I was
time.
looking not there.
Anyway,
Welcome
sorry.
to the seance.
When we were first recording in Kylie's house instead of my
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
we would just like always like mention it, and it
Yeah.
one time was just like lurking in the hallway.
And it
messed
opened
with
the bathroom
stuff,
door
yeah.
one time,
Mhm.
and Shadow would always react when it was there.
Yeah.
Was that the thing? Was it the same one that like whispered, and we got like that weird feedback that one time?
Probably.
It was probably that.
And there was a passer througher called Dave,
Mm.
too.
Oh, hi, I'm Dave.
Yeah.
Sorry. TV show.
Yeah.
Do you think Dave's gone now?
I think Dave's gone now.
Cool, Dave. Hope you are having a blast somewhere else.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's our ghost updates.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
12 minutes of ghost.
Holy
Oh, yeah.
shit. We're glad that you're here if you're still here. And now we're going to talk about the Great Salt Lake.
Great Salt Lake.
In Utah,
Utah.
Utah.
there is a lake.
A great one.
A great one. No, that's
Kind of
literally...
salty.
It's less great than it used to be.
It
Mhm,
is.
yep.
We'll talk a little bit about that. It is the namesake of Salt Lake City, capital city of Utah. And this lake is very, very haunted. The Great Salt Lake is a unique and mysterious place. It is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere and 7 times saltier than the ocean. It's a strange, almost liminal space that a gravedigger, a haunted building, a monster, and strange entities call home.
Period.
The Great Salt Lake is the largest watery I'm having a rough time, guys. The largest body of water west of the Mississippi River,
Oh.
covering over approximately 1,700 square miles with a maximum depth of 33 feet.
I did not know any of that.
Mhm. Same.
It is large enough to create its own weather patterns, dangerous storms, and inhospitable conditions, all of which have created a barrage of mysteries and folklore around the lake. To add to the hostility of the environment, the Great Salt Lake is drying up due to water diversion for agriculture and development and climate change.
Womp womp.
While recent heavy snowfall has provided a temporary reprieve, the long-term decline is expected to continue without significant intervention to reduce water consumption. This trend threatens the environment with toxic dust, endangers ecosystems that support millions of migratory birds. If you want to know more about these migratory birds, listen to the Haunted Bridges episode because I go into depth in that one. But we're not talking about birds today.
No.
We're talking about other shit.
Other things.
We're talking about the monster of the Great Salt
Ooh,
Lake.
I'm so excited. I've never heard anything about this. And I live here.
Yay!
Right? There's so much.
Dude, this place is bananas. It's bananas. So, it was July in 1877.
Whoa.
when a group of men who worked for Barnes and Company Salt Works saw a huge creature with a crocodile-like body and a head of a horse in the Great Salt Lake.
Damn.
No. Absolutely no.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It made a fearsome bellowing noise
Of course it did.
as it charged the men. They ran up a nearby hillside and hid until the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just like leave. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I
yes,
would
I'm
also
done.
leave.
And I'm done forever.
The next day, they found large overturned rocks, and the ground along the shoreline was torn up.
Ew.
So it was looking for them.
So it had like claws.
Yeah.
And a horse head?
A horse head.
What does that remind
Or a
me
horse-shaped
of?
head, at least. Crocodile
But it
body.
was like reptilian.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gross.
I don't know.
I don't know. Then we have the water babies.
Oh.
We also lightly touched on these guys in the Haunted Bridges episode. So all the bodies of water in Utah connect.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why there's a little bit of crossover
Because
here.
we're a landlocked state.
Yes. So early indigenous people told stories of the water babies, or Powapix, in the Great Salt Lake and other Utah lakes. The long ago stories describe the water babies as being the size of a human and looking like mermaids or kelpies, with long black hair and fishtails.
Pretty.
They make sounds that mimic a crying baby, using the sound to lure victims to the water, where the
Ooh.
victim is captured and dragged down into the depths of the lake, never to be seen again.
And I'm
No
still
thanks.
gonna die because I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna
You
find
gotta
that
find
baby.
the baby.
Even though-
That's how they get you.
I know, but like I can't not.
The
Like,
plot twist
So what
is-
if it's an actual baby?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something in me just takes over. If something is crying, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Well, and usually, like, if you're a human person, it's gonna get like a, oh no, I gotta go
You
help.
get a visceral
Yeah.
reaction, especially if you've taken care of babies before.
Uh-huh.
Like when they cry, your whole body reacts.
You're like, oh,
Like, oh shit.
gotta go help that baby.
Gotta save it.
Save the
the
baby.
Plot twist. I'm actually trying to find the water babies.
The local water babies originate from the Ute folklore, but can be found all over the world and fall into the category of undine, a water species or water spirit, or fairy, some sources say.
Oh.
They can be very dangerous if you disregard or disrespect them.
So what if you nicely ask not to be killed?
I don't know.
You're like, I got things I still need to do.
I got things.
Could you not kill me, maybe, please?
Please don't kill me,
An
water
offering
baby.
that is not my life.
I have some pretty rocks in my purse, right?
Jingling
You want
around.
those?
I've got some bra crystals.
You can have all my jewelry.
Yeah. In Ute folklore, Powapix came into existence as the result of a wrestling match between Pahapooch, a man, and a wildcat.
Cool.
Pahapooch had never lost a match. The two opponents met near a large expanse of water. The wildcat managed to throw Pahapooch into the middle of the lake and said, "You will stay in the water all the time now, and people will call you Pawapict." Eventually, Pahapooch convinced other tribal members to come into the water to join him.
He's like,
Damn.
I'm alone.
Yeah. Then they all would lure more people into the water.
Oh, man.
So there's a whole little gaggle
Water
of water
orgy.
babies. Not a water orgy.
Especially not in that water.
Uh-uh.
You're going to get an infection.
You're gonna get so much salt in your orifices.
In any orifices that are orificing.
Every single one. Most people will only hear them because if you see them, it's probably too late.
Uh-oh. So do you go and just close your eyes by the water when you're trying to find the baby?
Marco! Okay.
If this isn't a real baby, you have to tell me.
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Besides monsters and merfolk, the Great Salt Lake is home to several ghosts. So, we have a phantom ship.
Oh,
the
I
Great
know,
Salt
it's so
Lake.
cool. Can I say something?
Yes, please
Yes.
do.
Just recently, they've uncovered more wreckage.
Ooh.
It's
Yes,
real cool.
a lot.
A lot.
Since 2020,
Yeah.
they've been discovering new shipwrecks. Like,
Oh, that's crazy.
And, like, no, I guess people like didn't even think there were big ships on the Great Salt Lake, but there were.
oh, that's so weird.
mhm. It used to be like in the late 1800s. It was like they used it to like for carry and passage and trade and
It was a whole.
They had like
thing.
it was a
events
lot
and
bigger.
shit,
Yeah.
Is that like the same one with Lagoon?
No.
That's
No.
where Lagoon came from, though, the idea for it and the
Mm-hmm.
name.
Yes. Shandy will probably talk about that when she talks about the Saltair.
I talk about all the things that have been there
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and how fucking cursed it is.
It is quite
The fucking
cursed.
Saltair.
They're quite unlucky.
Yeah, they've had a rough go at it.
That's probably because it's stolen land. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. We shouldn't do that.
No, you shouldn't steal shit that isn't yours.
Yeah. Surprise!
Shorty.
Locals have reported seeing the ghostly silhouette of a phantom ship on the Great Salt Lake. Some have even reported the cry of sailors,
Ooh.
reportedly warning people to stay off the lake.
Ew.
So it's believed the ship is seen as a warning to stay off. The way I wrote that, to stay off away, to stay away from the water on stormy nights.
Smart. We know all about not getting in a boat and going out on a stormy, rough sea.
Yeah, we almost sunk a boat, guys.
Yeah, we did. Time.
We are so smart.
Hey,
Anyway.
it was Chase's idea. We
Yeah,
just went along with it.
I believe that he believes it was a good idea. Oh,
no.
sorry, Chase, I love you.
He'll never hear it.
He'll never hear it. So the Great Salt Lake has actually had dozens of shipwrecks, some dating back to the 1850s. Many of the vessels were tied to industry and trade around the lake. Livestock was moved from Antelope Island to Salt Lake City by way of boats.
That checks out. That'd be way faster than going all the way around.
Yeah. And in the early 1900s, a railroad trestle stretching over several miles of water was erected.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's
I would
gross.
lose my shit.
Yeah, it was a good time. And numerous ships were utilized in its construction and maintenance. So boats just used to be
All
all
over.
over.
It was a lot bigger and deeper.
Yeah.
Than it is now.
Yep. The terminal lake, I already said this, but it covered as many as 1,700 square miles as recently as the 1980s. But like we said, humans and climate change and all the things have dropped the water level by, this says, nearly 13 feet.
Wow.
Exposing
That's a lot.
hundreds of miles of the shallow lake shoreline. So like we said, yeah, like boats, shipwrecks have been being discovered pretty frequently now. Today, the Great Salt Lake sits in a strange state, part natural wonder, part environmental warning, and part resting ground for stories that refuse to die. Its shrinking shores reveal new artifacts, old bones, and forgotten pieces of history. Its abandoned resorts and lonely islands still echo with the tragedies of those who vanished there. And every time the water recedes, the lake seems to give up another secret. Something about it feels ancient and watchful. Something that leaves people uneasy when the wind picks up across the salt flats or when the water laps against the shore in the dark. Maybe the legends are just that, legends. Or maybe the lake is keeping count of everything that's been lost beneath its surface, holding tight to each thing it's devoured. Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
The end.
I smell a field trip.
Yes.
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 That
Yes.
Kai
That
Kai.
was good.
Thanks.
I didn't know a lot of that.
No, I know. I'm creeped out now.
I know,
We
like
did it.
here in Utah, like the
Utah's
more you
haunted.
Utah is wild,
Cursed.
you guys.
yeah. It's according to some folks on a ley line.
We have lots of weird fault lines here, too.
We do. Yeah.
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 Well,
That makes the ghosts go brr.
Yeah. I almost drank your drink, Craig. Did
It's
you see
gone.
that?
I did see that.
Well,
Whale?
who
Who's
wants
next?
to go next?
Doesn't yours, or is that the next one? Like line up a little more?
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I am talking about Jean Baptiste.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do know about that dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either of ours would fit, really.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay.
I
Okay.
set it up so either of you could go.
Nice.
You're always
I don't think
considerate.
I know. I'm
you're
such a
very
good
smart.
person.
Oh, yeah.
There's my witch lock for you that came out.
The cackle.
Ooh, I have presents for you guys.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love a present.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, go Craig.
Okay, then. Okay. Great Salt Lake's legends extend far beyond flamingos and sea monsters.
Flamingos.
There's flamingos?
Flamingos.
I love a flamingo.
I'm sure they're like the one crane things.
Oh, like the snow cranes?
Yeah, like the tall ones.
Yeah, or egrets.
Is that what they're called? I have no
There's a few water birds
A
that
verb.
kind of look similar.
Yeah.
And there were actual flamingos.
There
that can be
were a bunch of cranes at the Mona Reservoir.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
They're so
They are pretty. We got a little too close to one on our paddleboard.
Oops.
It was not happy.
It's like, bitch. Nor. Okay. Its salty shores are said to be haunted by souls who come to the lake and never left. Among them is Jean Baptiste. Oops, sorry.
You're okay. Scooting up.
I'm scooting. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Jean Baptiste, whose story remains one of Utah's most chilling tales. Before his name became a legend whispered around Great Salt Lake, Baptiste was an ordinary gravedigger. Bum bum bum. You know, the ordinary
Just
job.
an ordinary kind.
ones.
Yeah, the most non-suspecting ordinary dude.
Good for him.
Yeah. His crimes would later horrify the newly established Salt Lake City.
Yeah, they would.
The story begins in 1862, a long fucking ass time ago. Sorry, I'm like just roasting history. That's too old for me. When a family asked to exhume their loved ones from the Salt Lake City cemetery to move him to their family plot. A decision that led to a horrifying discovery.
Was that one of the dogs?
It's a
It has to
gurgling
be
baby.
Ladybird.
She's like, "Oh."
The other two babies are outside. It's only Ladybird up there. Oh, she's probably.
Oh, she's gurgling
probably
at the
outside
door.
the door.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She's
out
like,
there going, "Let me
I
in.
can hear you guys.
I love you. I want to touch you."
I need to whip you with my tail.
She's so clingy.
She's so silly.
She literally put her paw in my pocket the other day.
She's like,
That was so funny.
oh. God, I love dogs.
She's so needy.
Cute.
She can't come in. She'll ruin all the cords
Oh,
we've got
she'll-
everywhere.
She'll sit on the
Trample.
table and try to like lay herself across all of them.
You'll just see her nose right up on the camera, like sniffing.
And she big. She's not little.
She a big
Uh-uh. Okay, anyway, sorry, Craig. We're literally all like squirrel.
Literally. Okay.
Okay.
A decision that led to a horrifying discovery. The family found the body laying face down in the coffin, stripped of its burial clothes. Outrage spread around the city, and an investigation quickly ensued. As it does. Police found Baptiste at work in the cemetery, digging for yet another grave. He denied any wrongdoing, but an officer that had recently buried his child in the cemetery reportedly seized Baptiste by the throat, ka-chow, until he confessed. When they searched Baptiste's home, the full horror of his crimes came to light. There were nearly 60 pairs of children's shoes, stacks of funeral robes, and tattered garments. From both children and adults, Baptiste had been robbing the dead on an unimaginable scale.
Ew.
Yeah, desecrating Desecrating as many as 300 graves.
Dang, that's a lot of graves.
A shit ton. Baptist, yeah, he's growy. Baptist was said to wear the stolen clothes himself.
Oh my.
Can you even
cool.
fucking imagine? Like, that's horrifying.
Well, and I don't know the timeline for embalming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many of those people would have been embalmed.
Like, how...
And then how many were just like... Because corpses, like, people start breaking down the second that they are fully dead.
Yeah.
Things start happening. There is a smell. It's not like... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh.
Grody. Grody.
Is that like some sort of fetish?
Probably. People are actually disgusting.
I'm so sorry if everyone can hear that.
She's literally like...
I'm Ladybird. Cute. Okay.
Oh, gross. Okay, this guy's got I am not going to be his therapist. I say thank you.
Nay.
He needs to find someone else.
Go to the jail.
You can have a therapist at the jail.
Yeah.
One account described him wearing the burial suit of a recently murdered saloon keeper.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
He rarely sold the items, hoarding them compulsively, and even used coffin wood for firewood to warm his small home.
No.
Yeah.
So he's just a weirdo.
He's just a
Weird.
weirdo. Is he
Yeah.
eating anyone?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Is he having sexuals with
Oh,
the
God.
deceased?
Oh, Jesus.
Do we
I don't
know?
like it.
Because, like, that kind of gives the... If he's doing other...
He's being weird.
You just
He is.
wonder how weird he is.
Mm-hmm.
How deep does the weirdness go?
The stolen clothes were taken to the courthouse, where grieving families were invited to sort through the piles.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Identifying garments once worn by their deceased loved ones, the city was overcome with disgust and rage. Even Brigham Young. bleh,
If you
was-
can discuss Brigham Young, you are...
Yeah, if
you're
Brigham
real
Young is
bad.
disgusted,
You
He's
did
bad.
something real bad.
yeah, who had several relatives buried in the cemetery, expressed his fury. To hang a man for such a deed would not begin to satisfy my feelings, Brigham Young said.
Well, sir,
Yeah.
back at ya. Anyway.
And then he said, "What shall we do with him? Shoot him? No, that would be no good to anybody but himself. Would you imprison him during life? That would do nobody any good. What I would do with him, come to me quickly after I heard of the circumstance. This I will mention before I make other remarks. If it was left to me, I would make him a fugitive and a vagabond upon vagabond upon the earth." Jean Baptiste was tattooed with the words, "Branded for robbing the dead,"
on
his
fucking
forehead.
forehead.
Dang.
Pew, 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 pew.
You know that tattoo's ghetto as fuck.
Ghetto
Is
as
anything even spelled right?
Nope.
fuck. No.
It looks like a freaking kindergartner did it. Spelling and everything.
It's like
Probably.
squiggly. Probably. Ew, or they use like an animal branding thing.
It said tattooed.
It's a tattoo.
Yeah,
But-
fine.
They could have branded it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry. On his forehead and banished to the Great Salt Lake, Fremont Island, is where he was sent. A patch of land that was at the time surrounded by deep water. It was chosen precisely because Baptist couldn't swim.
Fun fact, you float in the Great Salt Lake, so
Yeah.
don't know how well they thought that one through.
Nope.
But maybe he was so scared he wouldn't try.
Isn't there like, I don't know, I feel like I've heard something like you can't swim far in it or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
That might be my imagination.
Greg's just making up
Making up
random
shit.
facts.
In the history of the lake at this point, I wouldn't get in it. I don't think
Really?
it's swimming worthy anymore.
No.
He's gonna get got by something.
By the fucking Loch Ness horse monster. It was chosen because Sir could not swim. and escape was thought impossible. 2 ranchers who kept cattle there left him a shanty and a few previously before rowing away. When the ranchers returned 3 weeks later to check on their cattle, Baptist was still there. 3 weeks after that, he was gone. The ranchers found the roof of their shanty torn off, apparently used to build a crude raft. And one of their heifers, sorry. One of their heifers slaughtered. Yeah, gross. Whether Baptist died in the lake's waters or escaped to the mainland remains one of Utah's great mysteries. Some herders later claimed to have seen a ragged figure wandering around the shoreline. And to this day, they say his spirit still roams Great Salt Lake, restless and unburied.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I did some research on this before we decided to do the Great Salt Lake as a whole topic. Apparently, Brigham Young gave like a whole sermon about this guy, and that's like the only actual recorded record that we have, and that's like what we know about him.
Oh.
And then people eventually did find a body on the island, but they couldn't confirm that it was his or if it was somebody else.
They didn't have the dunna back
They
then.
didn't have the dunna. Yeah.
People see him
That's wild.
just wandering around in ghosty forms.
Saying boo.
Boo.
Bring out your dead so
Bring
I can
out
steal
your
their
dead so I can
clothes.
steal Gross.
Gross.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something different now.
Yes.
Let's talk about the ghosts of the Great Saltair.
Yes.
Yes. It was the year 2000. And 17-year-old me had tickets to the Smashing Pumpkins.
Hell yeah.
I was like 3.
Yeah, you were. And they were playing at the Great Saltair. And this was the time, like, of MapQuest. There were no, like, Google directions. Your phone could not tell you how to get there. I didn't even have a cell phone. Cell phones were not common. So we went up actually and found the venue before the concert, like just a weekend. We just took a Sunday morning to go find it.
Hell yeah.
So we knew where we were going. Yeah, because it's out in the middle of nowhere in Magna, Utah. So anyway, this was the first concert that I would attend that wasn't a local band at a small venue.
Slay.
Hell yeah.
The night of the concert, I had on my Fit and Flare low-rise jeans.
Ooh.
And my black baby doll tee with a pink Playboy bunny silhouette.
Ooh. You were looking fine.
I looked hot as fuck.
Hell yeah.
The bouncer patting me down asked me if I ever wanted to be in Playboy, and I was like, yes.
Oh my god. Wild.
Hey, 17-year-old me was wild. The concert was a banger. They played my favorite song. I felt I could die happy right then and there. However, disappointingly, I did not get to meet any of the ghosts of the Saltair.
Aw.
I know. It feels haunted as fuck, though.
Dude.
It's a weird ass
It's got
vibe in that
vibes.
venue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, before we get into any ghosts, we need to talk about the history of the building and how what stands now at a different location on the Great Salt Lake is the third incantation. Incarnation, sorry, not incarnation. You're like, kind of like, wait a minute.
I was just gonna let it
Roll
go.
with it.
Yeah.
No, I wrote the right thing and said the wrong thing. Because that's how brains work.
Period.
According to the Deseret News and an interview with Ian Christensen, who is writing a book on the Great Saltair, the Saltair that's out there now is actually on a completely different site, and its only connection to the original is using the name and a bad copy of the architecture. Like, yes. Yeah, the building that's there now is not nearly as beautiful as the other ones were. Ian Christensen, a researcher who is currently writing a book on the history of the Great Salt Lake, told the Deseret News, of the Great Saltair, the main difference between the original Saltair and its modern rebuild, I hate when things repeat. Anyway, Christensen said the biggest difference The original Saltair was world famous. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Originally constructed in 1893, the Great Saltair was envisioned as the Coney Island of the West.
Mm-hmm.
The site was comprised of several different structures, a 130-foot tall main pavilion named the Saltair Palace,
Damn.
a bathhouse on the Great Salt Lake, a boardwalk, and a railroad to bring visitors in from the city. It was once home to the world's largest wooden roller coaster, a 10,000 occupancy dance floor, a merry-go-round, musicals, bowling, skee ball, and Utah's first movie theater. Like, people used to get
It was
married there.
bopping.
Yeah, it was boppin' AF. One of my little residents that I took care of when I was a CNA, she told me the wild story of how she eloped and got married at the Salt. Yeah,
Good
whatever.
for
That's so
her.
sweet.
Yeah, she eloped there, and then her mom found the wedding certificate on Mother's Day because she didn't tell her parents.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, people were wild and back then. They just like ran off and got married and then came home like nothing happened.
That's
I've
wild.
heard multiple stories of this.
That's so.
Holy cow.
That's like silly, kind of.
Well, they didn't go through the temple, and so she knew her parents would like not be
Oh,
okay
no.
with this. Yeah. Anyway. All right. At its peak in 1924, the Roaring Twenties,
Ooh.
the Great Saltair attracted 500,000 visitors a year from around the world.
Dang.
Tragedy struck the flourishing amusement park in April 1925 when an electrical fire burned the Great Saltair to the ground.
Hmm.
It was rebuilt the following year but could never attract the same sized crowds as it had before. In 1958, the amusement park was boarded up and closed for good. For over a decade, the site sat abandoned. Then, for a second time in 1970, the Saltair caught fire. Cool. Police suspected arson, but no one was ever caught. In 1981, the Saltair was rebuilt roughly 1 mile from the original site. It's now located off westbound I-80, providing greater accessibility to guests while still not far from the Great Salt Lake. There is part of it, like a little inlet of the Great Salt Lake that's, like, you can see.
Yeah.
It's, like, right in front of the Saltair.
Because the Great Salt Lake's huge.
It's ginormous.
It's ginormous.
Yes. The rebuild was done quickly and on a budget. An old aircraft hangar was brought from Hill Air Force Base that was used to construct the heart of the modern Saltair, Christensen said. Within 2 years of the rebuild, tragedy struck the venue for a third time.
It's cursed.
Ugh.
Salt Lake City's 1983 flood. I was a year old.
I was not even a twinkle
You
in
two
my
were
parents'
never
eyes.
even a thought yet. Because my dad and mom were still together. Anyway, so the 1983 flood submerged the main floor of the Saltair under 5 feet of water. It wasn't until the late 80s that the water fully receded. So it just sat there flooded for years.
Oh, wow.
In 1992, Walter Plum restored the flood-stricken building and added a stage for local musicians and performers. The Great Saltair reopened in 1993 and was sold to its current owner, Ian Morehouse, in 2005. It is currently used as an entertainment venue. A single piece of the original Saltair lives inside its modern successor. In a room behind the stage, strapped to a column, is a plank of wood collected from the original Saltair's boardwalk. End quote.
That's kind of cool.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, we'll see what this plank is doing.
But wait, there's more.
This plank seems to be important to paranormal investigators. Some people think this plank has brought energies and or spirits from the other iterations of the Saltair. Who is reported to haunt this massive... Oh, Shandy. Who is reported to haunt this massive music palace perched on an inlet of the Great Salt Lake? I don't know. Who?
Who could it be?
Who could it be now?
Many staff have tales of unexplained laughter of children, seeing the apparition of a woman and a soldier. A staff member named Brandon Barrick shared his ghost story with the Deseret News. To summarize, Brandon was a skeptic writing off his coworkers' stories as them being overtired. It seems that the crew will stay overnight at the venue if they have back-to-back shows. So it was like a weekend and there's different performers performing back-to-back, like on different days. They'll just sleep overnight because they've got to totally redo everything the next day.
Yeah.
because different performers are bringing their own stuff.
This place is huge.
It's huge.
I watched a video on it, and they have like rooms specifically for like that kind of thing.
Yeah, and they have like multiple dressing rooms.
And like green rooms and all the things. Yeah, it's
Yes.
big.
Shebag.
Thick. Anyway.
Okay. We all know that spirits only visit at night.
Obviously.
Seriously though, having time there after all the crowds have gone would be probably the only way to really experience any of the paranormal events associated with Saltair. It wasn't until the cursed year of the 2020 that Brandon became a believer in the paranormal. Brandon reports this to the Deseret News. During the height of the pandemic, a film crew expressed interest in using the Saltair as a backdrop. The building had been vacated for 6 months at that point, and most of the interior was caked in dust, probably salty dust, like corrosive, salty dust.
Yeah.
So Barrick, the building's owner, and 2 others returned to the venue to prep for the film crew. As they tidied up, all 4 heard children's laughter.
Ooh.
Gross.
Right? This feels like residual to me, though, because of all of the energy from families having fun and all the kids that visited the area.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it's like, I'm just a child laughing, come here.
Maybe. We'll have to go investigate and see for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we all heard the same thing, and we thought it was coming from outside the building, Barrick said. We all went out to look and walked the entire perimeter of the building, and there was nobody out there. So that was pretty weird. That was something.
Sorry.
Thanks, Brandon. Bless you.
Sorry, I sneezed like a horse.
You don't.
Oh.
No.
That was me holding back.
Oh. Well, it sounded nice for a sneeze, I guess.
Achoo.
Achoo. Anyway, a former security guard told this story only once. It is possibly an encounter with Saltair Sally. Saltair Sally's real name is Nicole Bacoles? I don't know. Her remains were found on the shore of the Great Salt Lake, and people report seeing her in the music venue and out at the water's edge. Her murder is still unsolved, too. She just barely got her name back
Yeah.
in, like, 2020, I think?
Yeah.
The security guard had been doing a perimeter sweep at 2 a.m. Flashlight, radio, surrounded by darkness.
Bum bum.
He saw a woman standing at the shoreline. Long, pale dress. Of course. Classic woman in a long dress.
Yes.
A pale dress.
Pale.
Her bare feet, hair drifting in the wind. He called her. She didn't react. He moved closer, and she stepped forward into the lake.
Ooh.
But she didn't sink.
Jesus.
The
I was about
water,
to say.
the water rippled gently around her. Too gently. Oh my gosh. Lady Bird, shut up.
She's literally like, if you guys can't hear it, like out the door every 2 seconds, she's like,
Aw, you're ruining the ghost story, Lady Bird. God.
She doesn't care. She wants to crawl into your pocket.
I know. I don't have any pockets today, bitch.
Oh,
He
shit.
said her movement looked wrong, like she was gliding over a film of glass. When he reached the distance of 30 feet, she took one more step forward and dissolved into the moonlit reflection.
Ooh.
Yeah. So multiple people have seen this or something like it. And then multiple people have experienced a woman in white inside the actual building of the Great Saltair. There's a green room that they call, like, the Marilyn Manson room for some reason.
Okay.
I know. I hate it. Anyway, and it has a mirror in there that there's a lot of, like, shadow figures. It seems to be a portal.
A portal to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the Zach Baggins has been to the
Yes, he
Saltair.
has.
I watched the clip this morning from their show on the Discovery Channel.
Bad.
Like 10 seconds of being there, someone's gotten scratched, and it's 3 scratches.
Zach is possessed again.
Yeah.
And then a crew member gets pushed down the stairs.
Uh-huh.
And I watched it, and I'm like, dude, you just tripped. I saw you trip.
He's like, I can't admit that I tripped.
No, I was
I was
pushed.
pushed.
So I don't really hold much
Yeah.
credence to what they say, but there are more legitimate people that go there to experience phenomenon, get
Yes.
EVPs, and they hear the children laughing, and they see a soldier. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could ever.
Yes, we
We
can.
can go there.
We can
Grim
just go
Ghost
there.
Tours does tours
Okay.
there.
Oh yeah.
We
they
could
do.
just schedule one.
I want to
Bet.
do it in the daytime.
I think they do it, yeah, just like
Good. Because I am Shandy the daytime ghost hunter, and I'm not about to stay up way too late. Even at the Whitmore Mansion, we didn't stay up that late.
Not super late.
we
no,
stayed up
no.
later than I've stayed up in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
though.
Yes.
Go listen to those episodes.
I was like, I had to
Yes.
basically pry myself off the couch because I was like so tired.
You know, me and I don't stay up that late ever either. But like, I'm not about to spend an overnight awake all the night in a building. No.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Stuff happens in the daytime all the time, you guys.
yeah. We had
Stuff
a lot
literally
of stuff
happened during the
happening
daytime.
During the daytime, yeah.
Stuff just barely happened to us in the daytime.
And then it's
In
like
the
that.
daytime.
Yeah. And it's like at the Whitmore Mansion, the house just went to sleep. It's like, okay, bye. We're done.
Yeah.
Except for me getting.
Yeah,
You getting
tucked
tucked
in.
in?
Yeah.
Well, after, like, I literally was like, guys, I'm going to
to bed.
sleep. Don't bother me.
You're like, stop touching me.
Yeah.
Like, fine, we'll go bother Craig.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna tuck in Craig.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Just kidding.
That was a good trip.
yeah,
That was
a
fun.
good trip.
10 out of 10 would do again.
Yes. Now we just need to go up and bop around the Great Saltair.
Yes. There was a band that did like a parody of the Zach Baggins. That was like they went there for a tour and then they did like a parody video. It's on YouTube if
That's
you want
That's
to watch it.
hilarious.
I
Yes.
can't remember what it's called.
Let's go watch it right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's like 7 minutes. Go watch it.
Go watch
It's funny.
Hey, we have socials.
We
have
do.
socials.
We do. We have
We
a
do.
TikTok.
Seance with my siblings.
An Instagram.
Seance with my siblings.
A YouTube.
Seance with my siblings.
If you want to watch my ponytail bopping around today and my low-cut shirt,
It's a
So,
very
YouTube.
cute ponytail and a very cute low-cut shirt.
you can go watch it on the YouTube.
Yes.
Seance with my siblings.
You can send us your ghost stories. Have you been to the Great Salt Lake and or
Ooh.
the Great Saltair? Did you experience anything there? If you did, send it too.
seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have any memes that you would like to share with
On our
us about
Facebook?
Zach Baggins on
Yeah,
Facebook?
on Facebook.
Please.
This is a portal to hell.
Join our Facebook group, Seance with My Siblings.
Yes.
Everything, Seance
Everything
with My
is
Everything.
Siblings.
Seance with my
Spelled the
siblings.
same.
Mm-hmm.
Send us your things, please.
Please.
Do it.
Please.
We will love you forever.
Yeah.
And thank you for people who have sent in stuff
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Like, thank
Yes.
Yes,
you so much.
thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you for everyone who's continuing to listen, even though we're out of spooky season.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the new people and all the people who have been with us from the jump.
Shout out to freaking Nevada.
Fucking Nevada. Ooh,
Nevada's popped off.
I keep forgetting to talk about my pool friend Teresa that I met
Do
in
it.
Nevada.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi,
Hi, Teresa.
Teresa's an amazing human. She is a lawyer and she works for the kids in the foster care system.
Oh,
Pop off, Teresa.
And I met her because I saw her cool little tattoo. She has a tattoo of like the plastic vampire fangs.
I love
And
that.
we were in the pool at the downtown Grand. And I see her tattoo. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a cool tattoo. And then, yeah, me and her and Peter and Luke just hung out and talked.
Oh, yeah.
And she showed me the picture of a nun. She was in visiting Notre Dame. And there's just like a picture. She's there with, I think, 2 friends. And in like the
It's
midst
so
of the
cool.
picture, there's a fucking like
Apparition.
apparition of a nun.
Such a good picture.
So
it's so
good.
good. If we remember, we'll slap it right here.
If she,
I think I
Do
asked
you
her
have
if it was
permission?
okay.
Yeah.
If I get permission, if I look back through my texts,
yes.
she said I could share it. So she said I could share her story. And I keep forgetting to, and I'm so sorry, Teresa. If you hear this, you're fabulous.
Hi, Teresa.
You sound so cool. Pop off,
She's
Teresa.
so Anyway, Nevada is so cool. I'm obsessed
Yeah.
with Nevada.
But no, they're literally popping off right now. Like,
They are.
I don't
So
know
thank you,
what
Nevada.
happened, but like,
Could be
Nevada
popping.
alone has been
and
popping
before
off.
that, it was Virginia.
Yeah. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
California's always been popping off.
California.
Washington's been
Washington.
popping off. Texas.
Yeah. Tejas.
Tejas.
Some of Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada.
Canada.
There's a few people in Germany.
There's a few people in
In
England
England.
and the UK.
Yeah.
Japan.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Like
Mexico.
so wild, so wild.
All
It's
over the
wild,
place.
you guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
So
thank you,
so
thank you.
Thank
much.
you.
We so appreciate it.
Yes.
We feel most of the time like we're just screaming into the void.
Mhm.
But it's like, you guys are listening to our
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
You're
You're
just
just-
guys.
The problem is they're just like me because I'm a lurker.
I know. We're all lurkers.
We are all lurkers. If you're lurking, this is your sign to interact.
Yeah, we want to hear about you guys. We want to
Yeah.
get to know you guys.
Yeah,
We want to
Yeah.
hear about your shenanigans.
we do.
Anyway,
We
Thank
love
you.
ghost stories.
we love
them.
ghosts. All
That's
of
why
them.
we have this whole ass
Yeah.
podcast.
Yes. Help us feel more normal, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Help us.
Anyway.
Not even normal. Just let us know that there's weirdos like us.
Yeah.
out
Yes. Well, help validate that we're
Yes.
not the only weirdos.
there. Yes.
Yeah.
We are the weirdos, mister.
I was about to say that.
Okay.
All right. Thanks
Right.
for
Thanks,
listening.
everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Ka-chow.